Huh? Where are we? We're not... Oh, cruel world, I'm too young and handsome to die. On second thought, maybe we just washed up on the shore. Did you see what attacked us? It was huge! What the heck was it, Ami? Nobody told me something like that was on the loose around here. And what's with that busty babe? She just took off without us. Boy, I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind next time we meet. This mallet just jumped out by itself. Whoa. I hate to see treasure run off like that. After it, Ami. Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Ōkami. Last time, we raided the sunken ship in search of the all-powerful fox rods, but unfortunately, all we could find was this mallet. And then we had a run-in with that nasty water dragon right there. Worth noting, in the PS3 version, if you can manage to make it to shore without getting caught, you will get an achievement for it. I believe it's something along the lines of dog is not on the menu. So yeah, something definitely worth checking out. But anyway, now that we have done that, this Lucky Mallet seems to really want us to follow it, so we're going to have to follow it pretty deep into Seion City, to the aristocratic quarter to be exact, so I will meet you guys right on over there. Alrighty, here we are back in the aristocratic quarter, and as you can see, Rao is here. I'm curious as to what she has to say after that very impressive escape last episode. Oh, thank goodness you're safe, Amaterasu. Hey, babe, what are you doing here? And how come you didn't tell us about that monster? I'm sure I mentioned something about the water dragon, didn't I? Bah, whatever. Anyway, you'd better not be trying to trick us. What are you talking about? I was nearly eaten alive too, you know. But however did you get away? You're a rather slow swimmer. What did you just say? Take that back. Ami gets kinda sensitive about her flaws. Sorry. The fox rods. If they're not on that ship, then where on earth are they? If they're lost in the sea, the vast realm of the water dragon, there's no way we'll ever find them. Oh, cheer up. I'd hate to see you and your two friends cry. Oh, God-y soon. Anyway, let's head right on through here. And we are now here in the aristocratic quarter, once again. Now, I want to point out something really quick here. We're coming up on a point very, very soon where I recommend you have a lot of Demon Fangs. So if you don't have at least 180 Demon Fangs, I definitely recommend grinding them up. The best way I can think of to do it is take the upgraded 7 Strike back to Shinshu Field and just let loose on all the Demon Scrolls there, because you can one-shot practically everything you'll see, and all of it has Power Slash as its floral finisher, so I was able to grind up about the 90 that I needed in about 20 minutes. Anyway, seems we have finally cornered the mallet right here. Heh. Now we got you cornered, you mallet. No treasures ever escaped from the great Isun. I'm gonna sell you to some greedy merchant and... Hey, wait. Check it out, Ami. Isn't this the place where that swirling mist is coming from? You made us chase you here for a reason, Mallet. Wait, I think I get it. The Lucky Mallet can shrink people, right? You want to shrink Ami here. Then you want us to go into that creepy-looking hole, don't you? I don't know. Why would Hammerhead here want us to go in there? Still, it might be worth checking out, Ami. I mean, this palace has got to be the source of that mist. If Queen Himiko's not going to do anything about this mess, then it's up to us to find out the truth. Anyway, we haven't found a single brush technique in this darned city. How could we possibly pass up this palace? Okay, Mallet. We'll enter the hole. Now come on and work your magic on Furball here. Ready to get hammered, Ami? Ready to get hammered? Bring it or no way. I think bring it is something we're going to want to do right about now. Now that's what I wanted to hear. Furball's all yours, Mallet. Hammer away. Ah, you should see the look on your face. A few shakes of a Lucky Mallet reduces things to my size. It's not for clobbering people or anything, silly. Boy, I'll never get tired of messing with your head. Huh? What's gotten into you? You forgot what I looked like already? Now you listen here, Furball. You'd better remember me this time or else. I'm Isun, the Wandering Artist. You got it? Yes, indeed. This is the Wandering Artist Isun. Times 1,000. Besides, I'm so dashingly handsome. Who else could it be? Bet you see me in a new light now. Hey, I'm talking to you. Oh, forget it. Let's check out the palace. We gotta find out what's behind that swirling mist. You may be no bigger than a dust bunny now, but I bet you still got a lot of fight in you. And with that, Isun will become the second partner character of the game. And with a partner character comes a special ability. Well, time's a wastin'. But there's something you need to know first. I mean, this is like a brand new world to you. I'm here to help you when you really need it. For example, see that chest all wrapped in chains over there? If you can guide me over to it with your celestial brush, I'll pop on over and snatch whatever's inside. Come on, let's try it out right here. Yes indeed, if we draw a line from Isun to the chest, he will go on over and break it open. Now that's what I'm talking about. Heh, nothing stands in the way of my trusty sword, Denkomaru. But listen up. I don't want you getting any funny ideas. I may be one mean sucker, but don't go launching me at monsters. I mean, I just might lose it if you did that. You'd have to clean up my bloody aftermath. Okay, now that everything's clear, let's get going. What Isun says right there is a little bit backwards. You actually want to try drawing him to enemies because he will do some interesting stuff. Whoa! That was close. Better watch out, Ami. Remember, you're no bigger than a dust bunny now. Better watch it or we'll end up on the bottom of somebody's shoe. Heh, now you know what I have to deal with. Anyway, this mist is getting thicker, isn't it? I knew there was something fishy about this palace. Alrighty, so heading on here, this place is pretty similar to the Moon Cave in that you can only come here this one time. As a result, there are no collectibles, but if there's anything you want to grab here, you do need to grab it on this visit. See that, Ami? That's what they call a blocking spider. Those nasty buggers just won't let you by sometimes. They normally leave you alone, but they can be unpredictable. Just watch their moves. Better safe than sorry. What Isun says is pretty true, but they actually don't bother you for the moment right here. Anyway, if you step on this shoe... Whoa. Why'd you hitch a ride? Tired of walking or something? Well, big guy here doesn't seem to mind, so knock yourself out. Not sure we really want to do that. I think we actually want to head through this way, because there is a very important character that we are going to be meeting right about now. Hey, what's that? Sounds like someone's crying. Isn't that a jail cell? Someone's in there. But I can't tell who she is. She's got her back turned. They usually turn out to be ugly when they turn around anyway. Plus, we don't want to attract any attention if she raises a fuss. Forget about her. Let's keep going. Alright, I guess we'll just keep going. Anyway, as you can see right here, there are these treasure chests down in that grime. You can't reach those by yourself, so you're gonna want to use Isun. And we obtained a godly charm, which is a very nice little item. But yes, everything that you might want to grab in this area, you have to grab it on this one visit. Otherwise, you're missing out, so something worth noting. And right here, we are actually going to get introduced to a new class of enemy. This right here is a Thunder Doom Mirror, which is actually a clone of an enemy we haven't fought yet that is part of the Wheel family. So yes, this monster is very similar to those wheels that we fought in the Moon Cave, except it is thunder-based. And you're definitely going to want to use wind to put it out as quickly as possible, otherwise you might run into some problems. Alright, see if we can get a combo going right there. And we can also slash it, and let's try drawing Isun to it. I'm actually not sure what'll happen. Alright, what's going to happen? And he actually stuns it, and we get a Vengeance Slip. So yeah, you actually want to send Isun over to these things, because he can sometimes grab some really nice stuff, and he can usually pull off a free stun for you. Oh, that wasn't too terrible on time. Come on. Ah, well. Anyway, I think I got turned around. I think we came from that way. Yes, we did. So we want to head over in this direction. And here we have yet another golden gate. And then we have this room, which is pretty interesting. You want to be really, really careful not to get stepped on, because people will see you and they will assume that you are a bug, and they're going to try and squash you. So yeah, even though Isun isn't a bug, his hat really isn't helping matters, because from above, we just look like a beetle. Right here we have an Exorcism Slip S. And I would like to try and grab pretty much every treasure chest in here, even if it is optional, because we are going to be needing quite a bit of money coming up here. Alright, can we actually get up there? Or do we need some assistance? I think we actually need a little bit of help. Unfortunately, if we try and get past here, pleh, don't treat us like dirt just because we don't like baths. I don't think we're going to get by this clean freak. Unfortunately, we are not. Can we lure someone's foot on over here? I'm pretty sure that's what we're intended to do. Come on, guy. Alright, just bring your foot right on over in this general direction. Alright, that should give us the extra bit of height we need to get a hold of this. Alright, can we make it? Yes, nice. Oh, that was close. And camera? Okay. Game. There we go, that was a little weird. Alright, and in here we have a golden peach, which is definitely a treasure you're going to want to grab. And of course, we also have a key. And what is up with the... Oh no, I fell and I don't even have the key. That's one little weird thing about this area, is the camera can get a little bit finicky. Alright, I think I just dropped the key down here. Where's the key? Ow! Ay ay ay. It's that little roach that's been running around lately. No, wait. I think it's that dung beetle from the bathroom. Yuck. God, this guy's got a lot of nerve. I actually didn't know they would talk to you right there. And okay, I do have the key. This is a really wonky area just because the camera can get a little funky. Wonder what he's trying to protect. Definitely something worth keeping in mind. Anyway, after that really poor example I just made, let's head back through here, because I believe the way we want to go is back in this direction, if I'm not mistaken. So let's pass right back on through this room, back through where the crying woman is. Hello? Is somebody there? Hmm? Are you mallet bearers? It's hard to see from here. Mallet bearers? What the heck are you talking about? Oh, who are you? Oh, just a couple of passers-by. Are you that girl we heard crying before? Sounded kind of fake if you ask me. Wow, Isun. You're not some no-good monster trying to trick us, are you? What? Oh. No, at least, I don't think so. I came to Seon City to sell some of my grandfather's bamboo ware. But the emperor who lives in this palace had me arrested. Your grandfather's bamboo ware? Is your grandpa that Mr. Bamboo back in Kusa Village? You know my grandfather? He raised me back in Kusa Village. My name is Kaguya. And this is a really odd graphical glitch right here. Moonlight Beauty Kaguya. But I'm afraid that's about all I can tell you. I don't know why I've been imprisoned here. I don't even know who I really am or where I originally came from. Another babe. How could Mr. Bamboo have such a cute granddaughter? Oh, Isun, one-track mind. Will you just sit tight, honey pie? We'll get you out. The great Isun's gonna straighten out that mean old emperor. Then I'll come back and set you free. No, Don't sweat it, sweetie. You just sit tight. We're gonna search every nook and cranny of this palace. And I'm gonna give that emperor a piece of my mind when we find him. So don't you worry your pretty little head. My partner may not look like much now, but Furball here is actually the great Amaterasu. Now just sit back and relax. We got it covered. Let's go, Ami. I feel like it's a trend where Isun gets very suspicious of women until he finds out that they're absolutely gorgeous, and then he just drops everything to decide to help them. Not that that's necessarily a bad character trait, but you can imagine it might get him in trouble a few times at least. Anyway, this is where that key goes, so let's just stab the lockjaw in the eye. And now we can proceed onwards through this dungeon. And yes, this is an actual true blue dungeon. Really, really creative thing they've got going here. And as someone who really, really enjoys The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap, the whole shrinking thing I'm a bit of a sucker for. Anyway, let's kaboom that open and fall right down this hole. And it seems we found a little bit of a grotto. Jackpot, haha! Why would the Emperor hide his treasure here? I could smell it a mile away. Check out that funny looking thing, Ami. That's what they call a platform spider. You see, they just go back and forth like that all day. They're basically harmless unless you stay on their backs too long. Some of them don't like it and may end up throwing you off. So that's basically the main gimmick of navigating this area, but I believe first things first what we want to do is jump all the way down, because I believe there is something down here for us. Aha, there is a cherry bombable wall right here. Let's just get the bomb to blow that up. There we go. And inside is this interesting little room right here. A flask. Is that considered treasure? I mean, I would presume it is. Uh-oh. That's a blocking spider, Ami. Wonder why I got so bent out of shape all of a sudden. Now we're gonna have a heck of a time getting out of here. Yes, indeed, a heck of a time indeed. Anyway, right up here you can see this flask is suspended by a rope. So let's just chop it down there. And you know what? This might be a little unsafe, but I kind of want to jump inside. Check it out. Lots and lots of mist right around in here. It's actually a lot more relaxing in here than it is outside. Hey, Ami, there's a strange mist in this flask, too. but it's somehow different from that mist outside. I don't know. It feels kind of comforting. Well, let's try and see if we can spread this comfort to the outside world, because it's not going to do very much good inside this flask. Wow, you're getting good at that one. Almost too good. I don't know why the Emperor hid this flask here, but he shouldn't be hogging such comforting mist all to himself. Hey, it's that starlight again. What's it doing here? Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to meet my favorite brush god in the entire game, mainly because of the amazing power he's going to give us. So let's draw in those 4 stars and get this meeting on. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. After our separation, I took to wandering the corners of the earth. Before long, I was sealed away here by sinister power. Your arrival has broken that seal. Now, I, Kasugami, grant you the power of mist. Glisten over all creation like fleeting dew. So that's why the Emperor hid this flask like it was treasure. Kasugami, the god of mist, was trapped inside. They say Kasugami can wrap the world in a thick mist that slows down time for all things. I really did feel like I was in a dream world with no sense of time. But enough of that. That's one awesome power you just got back, Ami. I agree, Isun. It's definitely right up there at my favorite. If the legend's true, that brush technique can slow down any monster with a single stroke, even a blocking spider. Let's try out that new power of yours right away, Ami. And right there, that is the mark that we want to draw. And I have to say the game is very, very good at recognizing this one. Just draw the mark that's there on the flask. That'll show that pesky spider who's boss. And indeed, if we draw 2 lines, the entire world will slow down. What the? The blocking spider slowed down. That really is Kasugami's legendary time-slowing technique. Wow, Ami, you really pack quite an arsenal of techniques. Blocking spider should be a piece of cake from now on. We'll slow down anything in our way, no matter how fast it is. I figured out something else, too. The Emperor must have a screw loose or something. I mean, why would he possibly want to trap Kasugami in there? I bet it has everything to do with that swirling mist out there. Alrighty, but anyway, what we want to do now is we want to slow down time, and we can run under the blocking spider before he even realizes we are there. The game counts down those 4 little clocks right there, and right here is actually an introduction of a new enemy. No flashy scroll introduction or anything. This is an Earth Doom Mirror, which is basically the same as a Thunder Doom Mirror, except it doesn't have the element of fire, or not fire, thunder behind it. Anyway, Let's use our amazing powers to take it out with this awesome glaive. Alright, can we slow down time one more time? There we go. Now, I'll be honest, I don't remember what its floral finisher is. Oh, it's actually Veil of Mist. Nice. Yeah, there are some enemies that have Veil of Mist at their floral finisher, and it's pretty awesome when you can pull it off. Anyway, with that, I think we want to try and climb out of this hole the best we can. I believe there is some optional stuff in this area, but I'm not entirely sure where all of it is. Anyway, right over here we have this guy, and this guy doesn't get too terribly happy when we jump on him, so you might want to use Veil of Mist just to make sure he doesn't get too terribly upset at you before too long. Anyway, right here, we dig this up, we have a clover, and fittingly enough, it is quite large. Bloom that, we get 20 praise. That is way, way better than some of the other clovers we've seen so far. I think we want to come right on over here, and I think we have to wait for this guy to come back down, and then we can climb up for yet another clover, which is awesome. Alright, he's going to get us right on up here, and then we can jump off and dig up this baby. And I really like the attention to detail about how the clovers in this area are a lot larger than ones we've seen in the past. Alright, I think that was also 20. Now, how exactly do we get out of here? We don't just stand in the light, do we? That might be what we do. Yes, indeed it is. Nice. Simple and sweet. Anyway, now that we have our new power of Veil of Mist, we come right through here, and this guy is going to start being active for some reason. So you're going to want to use Veil of Mist to sneak through there without getting hit. So let's just hop right through here. We're passing through this room for a third time, although I don't think we have to speak to Kaguya yet. Kinda cool, though, how we finally managed to find Kaguya after all this time, after Mr. Bamboo was so distraught that he might not ever see her again. Looks like we might actually have an opportunity to rescue her. But anyway, with that, we are pretty much at the midpoint of this dungeon, I would say, so I think we are going to end things off here. So, this past episode of Ōkami, we got hammered, although not in the way you would usually think when you hear that phrase, and we made it here to the Imperial Palace where we met Kasugami, who gave us the power of the Veil of Mist, and we also met Kaguya after all this time. And next time on Ōkami, we're going to get to the deepest part of the Imperial Palace and discover what is behind this awful evil mist. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Ōkami